What is going on YouTube? My name is Nicholas, but some people call me Blue. And as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about a bar fight that I got into. And I also got jumped in the process. So, what is my life coming to? Yeah, so pretty much that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before I get into that, I also need to tell you how to win a free $25 Amazon gift card. All you got to do is like this video, subscribe, leave a comment. That's it. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is those three things. Make sure to screenshot it. Make sure to get it to me. Then I should give a free $25 Amazon gift card. Like, you can use it on yourself. Use it for somebody else. Use it for Christmas. Use it for not Christmas. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do with it. But yeah, pretty much that's all you got to do. And you're probably going to be the only one watching this video. Or if you just skip to the end, like most of you are probably going to do, you're probably going to win. So whatever, right? But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this story. Okay, so about 2 years ago, I want to say, I had first gotten to my first duty station. I didn't have any friends. I was just now getting to my job and I was just now learning it. But on weekends, everybody would go out, you know, and I'd just be stuck in the barracks. So I didn't have anywhere to go. Well, I decided to change that. One weekend, I took an Uber off of base and I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to go somewhere. And I actually went somewhere. This wasn't the bar. I went out to, I think it was a house party. And I met like a ton of crazy people, They were civilians, right? And I actually ended up becoming really good friends with this girl. And we'll call her Tiffany. We'll say Tiffany because I don't want to use her real name. So me and Tiffany actually like we hung out for like we hung out for like 2-3 months before this incident happened. But so I was only 20 years old at the time. Tiffany was like 23. And one day she hit me up one weekend and she goes, "Oh my God, we should go out." And I was like, "Oh, I'd love to, but you know, I can't get in." She goes, No. I know the bouncer, he'll let you into this club in Seattle. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, like bet, that sounds great." And she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring my other friend. Oh shoot, I guess I gotta use his name too. Aaron." So we'll call him Aaron. So Tiffany and Aaron, right? So Tiffany's like, "I'm gonna bring my other friend Aaron," right? And I'm like, "All right, cool, bet." She's like, "I'm coming to pick you up in like 2 hours. Make sure you're ready." And so I was like, "Okay, I'll be ready, whatever." So she picks me up, I'm dressed up. Now, Tiffany was bringing her boyfriend as well, which, I mean, I knew, but like at the time it didn't matter, but I'll tell you why it does later in the story. So we go to Tiffany's house, right? And her friend Aaron is there. And I see Aaron, like, he's doing makeup. Like, he's putting on makeup and stuff, like nails and stuff. So I was like, "Oh, cool," you know what I mean? Like, whatever. So I'm like, this is like, it's got to be like a gay bar or something. She's like, "Yeah, it's kind of like gay people are allowed there. It's not a gay bar, but they're allowed there, whatever." So I'm like, "All right, cool, no problem. I'm good." So anyway, fast forward, they're taking shots. They're pre-gaming because they don't want to buy no alcohol at the club. So I'm like, "Okay, great. You don't want to buy it? That's fine." So I'm not drinking because I'm like, no, I don't really like to drink. I don't care. I just want to go out and have a good time and party. That's all I want to do. So we finally make it to this club. So Tiffany and her boyfriend go off. And so then it's me and Aaron there. And like, I am not going to lie, like the music and stuff was like surprisingly really good. Like it was a really, really like nice place. So Aaron's there, he's all did up with makeup and stuff. He's like all got everything. And no, he also had like I don't know like what you would call them, but like fake boobs. You guys know the boobs you put in the long story short, he had those in, right? So he like really looked like, you know, a woman. I want to say at least like 3 hours go by. We're all partying, have a great time. Everybody's dancing. We're all having a great time. So I broke off from Aaron, and Tiffany and her boyfriend were off somewhere. So like, it was just me and I was partying, having a great time. Mind you, we're out in Seattle. And by this time it was like, by the time I looked at the clock, it was like 11:30. And I don't know about y'all, but that's late for me. I'm ready to go at that point. Anyway, it's like 11:30. And I see Aaron, and he's like in a corner, and there's this guy in front of him, and like he just looked uncomfortable. Aaron looked uncomfortable, so I like I walked over there and I was like, hey, you good? And then the guy immediately turned to me and was like, hey, this ain't none of your business. Back the fuck up. Like, bro, he had a strong ass accent. And so he's like, back up, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, okay. Like, and Aaron didn't say anything. So I'm like, oh, okay. This must be your dude or somebody you're talking to, whatever. So like 30 more minutes the night goes on for like 30 more minutes, I want to say. And then like, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. So I found Tiffany and I found her boyfriend and I was like, hey y'all, I'm ready to bounce, right? And she's like, all right, cool, we ready to bounce. So we're all walking out, right? And then I'm like, yo, Aaron, come on. He's like, okay, I'm coming. Like, and he's coming, he's walking. And so as we're leaving, Tiffany and her boyfriend go to get the car because they had parked like on the other side of the street. Like there was the club and then there was like a street over, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a street over. So they go to get the car and as they're getting the car, this same dude comes out, right? And he's talking to Aaron again. But this time like Aaron like looks at me like directly and he's like he's looking at me and his eyes was like, no, I'm not feeling this. And the dude was like, yo, come home with me. Like, yo, I'm gonna take you home. I'm gonna do this, blah, blah, blah. And then Aaron was like, no, dude, like, I'm not interested. Like, get away from me. No, I don't want to do this. Like, stay away from me. And so then, like, the dude's like, all right, fuck you. Bro, like, push them. Like, oh, you this, you that. Like, calling them pretty much all kinds of names, bro. And, like, I don't do the bullying. Like, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. Period, point blank. So, like, immediately I run over to the dude and I was like, hey, you better chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you better back up off him like that, right? And the dude's like, oh, what you gonna do, homie? What you gonna do, right? Y'all don't ask me why I did this, because I thought it was gonna work like in the movies. Because now I had so I had this bottle, right? Because I don't know how I got it, to be honest, actually. I'm not even going to sit up here and pretend like I remember. I wasn't drinking, is what I'm trying to get the point across. I had a beer bottle, though. It was empty. I think it, like, got dropped or something. I picked it up because that's dirty. Anyway, I had it. And I was like, yo, I'm about to hit him with this beer bottle. Because he like, what you doing, what you doing? So, my heart's beating out my chest. I'm like, beating. Fuck. Boom, hit him. Now, I thought that the bottle was going to break. The bottle did not break at all, but it did hit him and he did fall. So at that point, I proceeded to get on top of him and start hitting him, right? And then as I'm hitting him, it couldn't have been more than like maybe 30 seconds. Maybe 30 seconds. As I'm hitting him, I hear somebody like, oh, hell no. So I'm like, I'm not paying attention though. But all I feel is I get knocked off of this man. I get, boom, knocked off of his man, right? And I'm just like, boom, getting hit. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, oh, he's got friends. I messed up. But in my head, I'm also like, oh, what he don't know is I got friends too. And so, as I'm looking up, because like, bro, they're like behind me, hit me. So I'm like this. And like, I'm looking up down the street. I see Aaron. Aaron's ass done took off down the streets while I'm getting beat up. Right? So I'm like, oh, shit, yo, come here, come. He down the street. I mean, like, y'all, this was a boom, straight shot down the street. Like, he was not coming back. But thankfully, Tiffany, like I said, what was it? She knew the bouncer, right? So the bouncer had ended up, they didn't get on me long, right? But it felt like an eternity. But the bouncer was like, oh, no, break it up, broke it up, whatever. So the bouncer breaks it up. I get up, like, I was good. Like, I think my face hurt, but like, I was good. That dude, though, who I hit with that bottle he had a cut under his eye and his cheek was cut up. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying that anybody won, but if you ask me who won, I would say I did, because he had another accomplice, okay? So that ain't fair. It was just me. But anyway, that's not important. So anyway, I get up and I'm going and I walk down the alley, or not the alley, down the street, whatever. Down the street to Aaron, and I'm like, I'm like, are you good? Like, are you okay? And he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. Like, he's crying and stuff, and he's like, I was gonna help, but da-da-da, and like, out loud, I was fine. I was like, it's fine, I'm fine, but in my head, I was like, you wasn't gonna do nothing. You wasn't gonna, shut up before I hit you, stupid look. I was so mad, right? But guess who pulls around? So Tiffany pulls around as soon as this whole ordeal's over. And she's like, get in the car, we're ready to go. So I'm sitting in the car silent. I'm not saying nothing. Like, I'm not doing nothing, right? And she like, what happened? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I got jumped. And, it is what it is. And she's like, oh, no, turn around. We're going to turn around. I'm like, nah, it's not even that serious. So I went home the next day. I went home that night, woke up the next day, and then I decided I was never going to hang out with them again. So we haven't talked since then, since me getting jumped. But yeah, pretty much that's the story on how I got jumped. I guess it is what it is. I'm better. I'm fine. Like, nothing really happened to me. But that's the end of my video. Thank you for staying tuned. Like I said, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, you leave a comment. I might put my Snapchat in the description, so you should probably add me on Snapchat and add me on Instagram too, because I'll do that for you. Yeah, pretty much that's it. So yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.